Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Aquarism Gaming with more of Dragon Age. Sorry for the late start. I had some stuff come up, but here we are. Let's get back into this.
I remember the Knight Commander before Lenos. He actually tried to help people. Made enemies that way.
I'm not surprised. They claim it exists to deal with magic gone wrong. But the mages decide what that means.
Would you rather it be like the South, where the Templars decide?
I don't know.
They're telling us to watch out for Darkspawn.
Will we get any help from the Grave?
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I'll stand in the doorway and let you escape.
Really?
If believing that makes me feel safer.
Don't touch the treasure. Everyone loves treasure.
Hey, they call me Tick. Mother said I got stuck to her like one of them and drained her of life. Yeah, I guess it's not funny.
Okay. Let's figure this out. Well, I know that if we go this way,
So, the Demon of Fyrantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it,
I suppose I earned it.
and then some. Assuming my sources are accurate.
Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open. Stay in cover! Look left! Nice work!
Let's end this.
yeah.
Please, go on. Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
I know the feeling.
I mean, perhaps. That's rather annoying.
Candle hot conspiracy. Messages to no one.
Alright, let's try this again. Noted. Can't go that way. Excuse me.
Right here.
Hello. Alright, so I definitely think yeah. Alright, let's go back. And I guess check up here. Oh.
Dogtown's never short on nightlife, is it?
It's when the streets are most alive. And when I'm likely working.
The nightlife was always more Hilario's thing. He said I should get out more. Fulfilling crow contracts didn't count.
Look around and you'll find something. We've got, I don't know, something you might need?
Come to buy? I'm sure we can strike a deal.
I just work here. I don't know what everything does. Whatever you like, I'm sure it's fine.
Particular items. I'm told Docktown is a discreet place to shop.
Enough to meet mortal needs.
Artifacts, armor, a bit of everything.
All right. I kind of want to go
You're
ahead.
somewhat famous among the shadow dragons. At least the demon of Virantia myth.
Famous or infamous?
Because you're a mage killer. You turned that title on Venatori. That's a point in your favor.
I saw some of the shadows work before. Well, anyway, their good opinion is worth having.
Alright, what if I turn my back to it? Okay, what? Is there an order? Or is there 3 freaking knobs? Alright, well, for whatever reason, we can't get there.
Rumored resistance group affront. Aspirations of hostile takeover.
Did the Magisterium explain why the Archon's palace won't rely on? You know how few don't know what defense systems can be. It's just so sad. So many people were hurt. I wish I would have
Alright, let's check around the dock.
Dumat's breath. I wasn't expecting to see it today.
Alright, let's see.
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. You're a shadow dragon, I hear. A criminal organization of Tevinter insurgents. I was not surprised to learn that you are wanted for numerous offenses, including theft, murder, and wanton destruction of property.
When laws are written by the corrupt, it makes criminals of all who fight back.
Fine. All I want to know is how a Minrathous crook unleashed the Blight.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In Elven mythology, he's known as Fen-Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen-Harel is Elven for Dreadwolf, so that only counts as one, but yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the Veil and restore the ancient Elven Empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
We haven't even gotten to the real fairy tale parts yet. When we stopped Solus, 2 elven gods escaped from where he'd imprisoned them. Elgranon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil. They're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Maevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
I've heard other Shadow Dragons talk about you, but your relation to us was never entirely clear to me. You one of us? Or just a powerful ally?
That depends on your point of view. Perhaps you've heard of the Lucerni.
Lightbringers, a political faction pushing for change in Tevinter.
Started by Maevaris and I, yes. After she was framed for treason, the faction was dissolved, ostensibly. Maevaris Talani is not a woman who surrenders easily. She just took the Lucerni underground.
Oh. Bring the light.
She protected me. Kept my name spotless so I could remain in the Magisterium as her eyes and ears. So, one of you, or just an ally? Which do you think?
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Oh no, we're gonna usurp someone?
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
Well, that was not Breno. Oh my god, now I gotta go all the way back. Oh, do we?
What?
Nothing. You're just so serious.
So are you.
Cynical.
Alright, let me see. What is this? Okay. Return to the lighthouse. Crossroads or vast travel. What level am I? 15? Okay. Alright, that's not as bad. That's not as bad. I got concerned. Oh, heavens. Let me get this. Alright, nothing else. Okay.
Oh, sure. Married to the job, I'll give you that one too, but serious? Have I crossed that line? Well, what now? Do I brood to the middle distance? Speak in solemn tones?
All right. I take it back.
Oh, wait, do we finally get to open this up? Yeah! So I'm guessing we're going to recruit someone. We're putting together a team. Yeah. Alright, before we go off to whatever, we got some new armor stuff, so... Let's see, what did we get? No. So far, I like that. This... No. Okay, weirdly this works. No. Just a different color. Then we have this. Okay, I kind of dig this. Weirdly enough, I also dig this, kind of. I guess I kind of just wish things weren't all, like, excessively red. Alright, I'm going back to this. Alright, let's see. We should have some new... Oh, yeah. Boom. I have yet to find a helmet. Oh, my God. Dapper. I have yet to find a mask that I like. Alright, we got a new hammer. Apparently, we don't have a new hammer. Ooh. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. Oh, we're just gonna put that on. Ooh. Let's go with gold's a little standoutish. Okay. Alright, so we have some stuff to do here. Okay, well, before we do that, let me pull up the thing. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, I had a sneeze. So are we gonna get more rooms? Because what, is it like 4 people? I'm assuming it's like 4 other people we have to recruit.
This was with my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
They're adorable.
Solus lived here. The Dread Wolf. It was gonna have quirks.
Solus is the worst tenant I followed, and that's saying something.
Maybe they like you.
Do you follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Timenter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
Of course. Do the papers write anything else?
They write what sells. But their aim was at the Magister, not me. The real trick with that job was the client ratting me out to the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
Yeah, I'm sure
Happily
it's
ever
happy.
after. Why not, right?
Aren't you some sunshine?
Some shadows are optimists.
I hope you're right.
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your serial, I'll try and track the ending. No promise on the happy part.
That's fine.
I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Darktown, pick up gossip.
Want company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
Yo, is she gonna be able to summon?
Look who's thoughtful.
Yo, she leveled up by that? Nice. Oh, I have to pick one or the other. There we go. Okay. I keep forgetting that I can just fast travel with the map. Duckity duck 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 town. Week. Okay, so there's 3 people.
followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lenos is playing for the other side.
Alright, don't have to worry about this.
Tarkin's probably dead.
Oops.
A candelabra. They carry messages through the city.
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
Looks like she's actually finally healing from the beginning of the fight.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varrett, too, right here in Docktown.
Nothing like coming back to the city.
You miss it.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah. No. I don't know.
An honest answer.
I can barely keep things straight as it is. And Minrath is,
Doesn't make things easy. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's serials, too. All right, let's go.
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but...
So she's a detective.
Yeah, it's just me. Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
We'll take a paper. Thanks.
Right here.
This one quotes several magisters, several lies.
How'd you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The Shadows brought me in after that.
Okay. Okay. And here I thought I knew what I was doing.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
Leaving the papers to me.
One, please.
Viper
I'll
spotted
save
at a
this
local
one for the
fish
Viper.
farm.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's
Another rebellion.
easier.
Here's what
But
we
you
know.
like us, right?
You're all right.
One paper.
What
Thanks.
happened in Martin? Pell. First hand
I've got a
account.
contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
Oh, we're gonna find him dead.
You've got a good eye. I was starting to... Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev. Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Rook. And if I wanted overpriced charms, I'd go to Tala's on the narrow road.
Local. Who do you think sold them to her? What about you, Nev? You cost me a sale there.
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything...
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate, personally.
Don't tell me you're surprised.
Don't tell me you're surprised. Maybe a little. Your work seems complicated.
That doesn't get, complicated?
What isn't?
I've heard some people have their shit together.
They don't. Some just keep it hidden. And others make the papers. Let's go. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
Okay. I forgot how much running these
You've
were.
lived in Docktown your whole life.
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
Sounds simple enough.
That's the trick, isn't it? You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
You all right? Huh? Yeah. I'm,
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You!
This fish won't eat itself. I said next time you were here, it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah. It's always something.
Joining Varric, us, do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
I'm the same way, taking jobs that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
I'm saying you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt. Petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
I agree.
So, you're ready for the worst?
No, but you're not surprised.
Whatever keeps you alive.
Today, it's Hal's fish. I live for Hal's fish.
Small wins?
Small wins.
Nice. And we got a skill out of it. Come here, Slayer. It's time for me to finally... I need to be level 20. Alright. Well, if that's the case... Well, when in doubt, figure it out. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this other one before we continue. World, and we have to go Fracture of the Dragons, Shadow Dragons, a new quest available in this area. Where though? And Peace Vigilant Story. Oh, okay. So it says that there is another quest to have here, but where? Do I have? Aha! Gotta get there. Oh my god.
Demons.
What the hell?
Souls alone as the light left. I was there, less alone.
It's a spirit of compassion.
My own name, but one of theirs. 3 I found, felled by demon claws, murdered. A connection I cannot see. I have impressions, but if I learn more, answers might unfold. This one, green against grey stone. Rain, nourish, how she watched it bloom. Find who she was.
We've got
Alright.
trail.
So let me see. What is this? There we go. Might as well do this since we're here.
Just need to follow it.
Oh, what, the blood smears? Looks like we can unlock this. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna do anything. Alright. So we need to go over here. Oh, it's below us. Alright. I need to start paying attention. Alright, this way.
I could make a good dish with her.
Thank you very much. I heard that Gallus has been poking around.
Wood, tools,
There's someone
woodworking supplies. Take a look.
Another demon killing. We need to get them away.
All right.
The spirit of compassion. And another murder victim.
This one. A roof denied. Eyes skim over. Yet a world smudged in shadow. So beautiful. Find who he was.
That's kind of sad. Spirit of compassion, huh? How do I...
You think they'll talk?
Oh, okay. Okay, that explains it. I'm supposed to be solving murders. I've just been running because I think I was supposed to find them all. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hiya!
They left a trail. Sloppy, but useful.
Is it the cats? And whoever drew these...
Cat. Were you friends with someone here? Charcoal drawings by someone named Evander.
A world smudged in shadow. He drew Docktown's darkness, but also its light. There are others. I would know more of them.
Alright, let's see.
Trying to decide what to make the kids for supper. The middle one's picky.
Hortensia. She was a gardener.
Green against grey. In debt, desperate, but still found hope. A faint connection begins to bind them. We must find the third.
Reveal them!
Brooke gets that one.
Wisps that find you in the lighthouse is unnerving. Spite agrees.
The three of us on the same page. Well, isn't that something?
If by something, you mean also unnerving.
Alright, so there has to be a... Oh, here it is.
Demons! It looks like another victim.
We need to chase this down. Take the shot.
Alright, let's see. What the hell's going on?
Compassion. This one. Curiosity undimmed. Just one more answer. Truth and story beneath the ruins. Find who he was. I will find you then.
Well, the problem is this could literally be anywhere. Nice.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Okay, you know what? That's on me. Guess what, though? Jesus.
More essence.
Trouble ahead.
Nice shot, Ricardo.
Oh my god. What does it say? Hi. Okay, that you mean. You freaking got booby-trapped treasure now? Oh.
Property of Marcus. Scholar.
Story beneath the ruins. Fear for the future. And yet, he continued. For himself and for her. All those I found, I held a hand as the light left.
Do you know something about the murder victims? What connected them?
Each was desperate. Each heard a whisper that tempted them, and each turned away. They defied the one who called them. The demons we saw were merely minions. Too late for these. But now I can watch and protect others. Something larger stirs, calling the desperate. I cannot see what. No, the hope you bring Dogtown thwarts it, and may you continue.
All right. Now, let's check.
Stock up with whatever you need.
Still not ready for a rank up, though. Alright.
I'm always open.
Let's begin.
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea. This is just too much right now.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous? Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes. Of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Ilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you. I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this.
Why do I feel like he killed her?
My apologies.
To take, to be the first
Continue
talent.
without me. I'll get you the ashes.
It's mainly because he was so hot-headed when somebody got taken and whatnot. But then as soon as his mom dies, now he's like not even hurt.
Something's going on with him. I don't know what.
When he's not on the job, my cousin always has his head in the clouds.
Hilario can be a handful. But this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Unless he knows who's holding the knife.
Arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
I barely know your cousin, and he already seems like trouble to me.
Oh, he is. I've lost count of the times I've had to pull him out of the fire on the job.
He's a good assassin. Most jobs don't have as many fires as yours do. I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Dea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Alright. Was that it? No, that couldn't have been it. There it is. Fit for a crow. Mm-hmm. Lighthouse. Travel. Alright. This will be quick, pretty quick and dry. And then we can continue on with the main story.
For me?
Alright, companions. Let me see. Oh. I do have a point left. Alright, so what I think, we're going to go ahead and get these. So I'm going to get this. Okay, there we go. Let's do this more. Alright, boom. 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 Alright. Now that that's done, weapon, ability, or survival. Alright, there we go. And then this one, we're gonna go here, here, and here. Alright, that feels better. Alright. And furthermore, time to check on our friend. Hey, buddy.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I've been fidgeting with this thing since I picked it up, Varric. I know what it looks like.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads... You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke loose.
It can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You look better.
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
it's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay, let's see who's in our corner.
Normally, my advice on befriending abominations would be don't. In this case, just keep an eye on him.
Okay, whatever that means. Oh, you're about to get a new friend? Alright, as much... I think I'm gonna take you and... you. Trouble! Yeah, gonna have to wait until I just fell off because I had a sneeze. You close your eyes one time and, you know. Oh. No, thank you.
Places between.
That cold. I felt
Never
it the moment
mind.
the boat docked.
Even Spite felt the chill. I did not know he could.
Darkspawn, let's clear them out.
Coming!
Alright.
spawner here, the blood in this island must be running wild.
Then we'll just have to deal with it.
Potentially. Yo, there's a wolf over
There
here.
must be lots to do in Treviso. Anything you recommend?
Killing Anta or Venatori?
Oh, right. Sorry.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
What is Wow, they really gonna mow?
Holding them together.
Oh my goodness.
Let's not linger here.
Alright, so for right now, we're just kind of exploring this new region, seeing what we can unlock.
Nearby.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
Now's your chance! Nice work, bro!
Alright, so... Alright, let's go down here and look around. And check out the map too. Oh, okay. So there's 3 more. My God.
Look at those crystals. Why does it feel so familiar? It's like part of me has been here before.
That's our route to the Fade Tear, but the Blight's overflowing.
Those blight tendrils we saw lead right here. That's our answer.
If you're still interested in Treviso, you should ask Thea to show you around.
And Dara, Thea? She's so intimidating.
You're joking, Thea?
She's so polished, you know? I bet she never makes a On your right!
What were we talking about?
She's so polished, you know? I bet she never makes a mistake with the silverware.
She does keep track of which one's Viago's poison.
We got company.
Alright, everybody. We hit the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. If you liked this video, like it and subscribe to your friends. Let's grow that legion, and I will see all of you next time. Bye.